You know, most of us grew up hearing, "Eat your vegetables," like it was the golden rule for good health. And we listened. We've steamed them, boiled them, even blended them into soups, thinking we're doing everything right. But what if I told you that some of those very habits, the ones we've done for years, could actually be taking away the best parts of our vegetables? It's not your fault. No one really teaches us the right way to prepare vegetables as we get older. But here's the thing, just because a meal is made with veggies doesn't mean it's giving you all the nutrition your body needs, especially as we age and rely more on food to keep us strong, energized, and independent. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 8 easy-to-fix mistakes that many people make when cooking or prepping vegetables. We're talking about things like overcooking, peeling away nutrients, or relying on the same few veggies every week. The good news? Every single one of these mistakes has a simple solution. Now, before we jump in, I'd love to know, where are you tuning in from? Comment below and share your city. I always enjoy hearing from you. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips like these. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming up next. 1. Overcooking vegetables until they're mushy. Let's talk about something that happens in a lot of kitchens, cooking vegetables until they're soft and mushy. You might think, well, I just want them tender and easy to chew, and that makes sense. As we age, we naturally go for softer foods that are easier on our teeth and digestion. But here's the part many people don't realize: when we cook vegetables too long, especially by boiling or steaming them for too many minutes, we can lose a lot of the nutrients we were hoping to get in the first place. You see, certain vitamins like vitamin C and B vitamins are very sensitive to heat. When vegetables are overcooked, those vitamins either get destroyed or they escape into the cooking water. And let's be honest, most of us pour that water right down the drain. That means your broccoli, spinach, or green beans might still look okay on the plate, but they're not offering you the same benefits anymore. Now, I'm not saying you need to eat everything raw or crunchy. Not at all. But there are better ways to cook that keep more of the good stuff inside. Stir-frying for a few minutes with a little olive oil is one great method. It keeps the color, the texture, and a lot more nutrients. Roasting your veggies in the oven with just a bit of oil at a moderate temperature, say 375 to 400 degrees, also helps lock in flavor without cooking away the benefits. Even steaming is fine, as long as you don't walk away and forget them on the stove. A good rule to follow? Your veggies should still have a little bite to them. Not raw, but not mush either. Think of how green beans are when they still snap, or carrots that hold their shape but feel soft enough to chew easily. That's your sweet spot. And here's a tip: if you're cooking for yourself and want to keep it easy, try roasting a mix of vegetables all at once on a tray. It's hands-off, and you'll get more nutrition and better taste. 2. Peeling away the good stuff. Let me ask you something: have you ever peeled a carrot, a potato, or a cucumber just out of habit? Most of us have. Maybe we were taught that peeling makes things cleaner or prettier. But here's the truth: in many cases, when we peel vegetables, we're actually throwing away some of the healthiest parts without even knowing it. The skin of vegetables isn't just there for show. It's often packed with fiber, vitamins, and minerals that our bodies really need, especially as we grow older. Take potato skins, for example. That thin layer holds a good amount of potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and keeps your muscles working right. It also has fiber, which supports digestion and helps keep things moving, something we all want as we age. Carrot skins are rich in antioxidants like beta-carotene, which supports your eyes and your immune system. Even the skin of cucumbers and zucchini has nutrients like vitamin K, which is good for your bones, and a little fiber too. And eggplant skin? That dark purple layer holds a compound called nazeanin. It's been shown to support brain health. We need more of that, not less. Of course, there are a few exceptions. Some skins are just too tough to enjoy, like butternut squash or certain kinds of pumpkin. And if a vegetable is coated in wax or pesticides, especially if it's not organic, that's worth paying attention to. But instead of peeling, just give your vegetables a good scrub under running water. A soft vegetable brush can help remove dirt and any unwanted residue. If you're still unsure, soaking them for a few minutes in a little water mixed with vinegar can help too. Leaving the skins on not only keeps the nutrients, it also adds texture and flavor. Roasted carrots with their skins turn slightly caramelized and earthy. Mashed potatoes with the skin give a rustic, hearty feel. And let's not forget, it cuts down on food waste and saves you prep time. 3. Drenching vegetables in too much fat or dressing. Now here's something many of us have done without thinking. We prepare a healthy bowl of vegetables or a salad, and then pour on a big helping of creamy dressing, butter, or oil. It might taste great, but let's pause for a moment and ask, are we helping our health, or quietly undoing the benefits of all those good vegetables? The truth is, a little fat is actually good for you, especially healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, or nuts. These fats help your body absorb important nutrients like vitamins A, D, E, and K. For example, if you drizzle a bit of olive oil on roasted Brussels sprouts, it helps your body take in vitamin K, which supports your bones and blood health. Or if you add a slice of avocado to your salad, it helps absorb lycopene from tomatoes, a powerful antioxidant. But the problem starts when we go overboard. Many creamy dressings, like ranch, blue cheese, or Caesar, are loaded with unhealthy fats, added sugars, and lots of salt. That can quickly turn your healthy plate into a high-calorie, high-sodium meal that does more harm than good, especially if you're watching your heart health, blood pressure, or weight. The same goes for frying vegetables or soaking them in butter. Sure, it might remind you of the way mom used to make them, but deep frying or using lots of butter adds trans fats and calories your body doesn't really need. And too much oil, even if it's olive oil, can sneak in a lot of extra calories. But don't worry, you don't have to eat dry salads or bland veggies. You can still enjoy rich flavors without drowning your food in fat. Try making a simple vinaigrette at home with olive oil, a splash of vinegar, a little mustard, and some herbs. Or blend up a creamy dressing using Greek yogurt or tahini instead of mayonnaise. And for flavor, think about fresh herbs, lemon juice, garlic, or spices like paprika or cumin. These bring out the natural taste of vegetables in a way that's light and heart-healthy. 4. Ignoring the benefits of raw vegetables. Let's face it, most of us grew up thinking that vegetables need to be cooked to be safe or tasty. And while that's true for some, there's a whole world of benefits in eating certain vegetables raw. Unfortunately, many older adults miss out on this simply because we've gotten used to boiling, roasting, or sautéing everything. But when we skip raw veggies altogether, we might be losing out on some powerful nutrients. Some vitamins and antioxidants are very sensitive to heat. When we cook vegetables, especially over high heat or for too long, some of these nutrients can get damaged or disappear. One great example is vitamin C, which helps your immune system and keeps your skin healthy. Raw bell peppers are loaded with it, but when cooked, that amount drops quickly. Another example is sulforaphane, found in raw broccoli, which may help fight inflammation and support the body's natural detox process, but it drops drastically when the broccoli is overcooked. Even garlic and onions lose some of their natural health-boosting compounds when cooked. Raw garlic, for instance, is a natural immune booster and has compounds that may support heart health, but you need to eat it raw to get the full benefits. And don't worry, you don't have to chew on garlic cloves. You can mince a tiny bit and mix it into salad dressings or sprinkle it over cooked food. The good news is, you don't have to choose between raw or cooked, both have their place. Cooking can make certain nutrients easier to absorb, like the lycopene in tomatoes or beta-carotene in carrots. So, it's not about going all raw or all cooked, it's about balance. Try this simple habit: include one raw vegetable in your meals every day. That could be cucumber slices with lunch, a few raw carrots before dinner, or a colorful salad with spinach, shredded beets, or cabbage. You can also snack on cherry tomatoes or celery sticks with hummus. 5. Not washing vegetables properly. Let's talk about something that seems simple but is often overlooked: washing vegetables. It might sound like common sense, right? A quick rinse under the faucet and you're good to go. But the truth is, many vegetables need more than just a quick splash of water. Especially today, when produce travels long distances, is handled by many people, and often comes with hidden coatings or residues. Even if your vegetables look clean, they may carry dirt, bacteria, pesticides, or wax coatings used to keep them looking shiny and fresh on store shelves. And if you're someone who enjoys salads, cucumbers, carrots, or fruit straight out of the bag, this becomes even more important. Washing properly isn't just about hygiene, it's about protecting your health and making sure you're not unknowingly putting harmful substances into your body. For leafy vegetables like lettuce, kale, or spinach, the best way is to soak them in a large bowl of cold water for a minute or two. Swish them around gently, then rinse under running water. A salad spinner can really help here, especially for drying the leaves quickly without bruising them. For root vegetables like potatoes, carrots, or beets, use a soft vegetable brush under running water to scrub off any stuck-on dirt or grit. These veggies grow underground, and even a tiny bit of soil left behind can carry bacteria. For items like apples, cucumbers, or zucchini, rub them gently with your hands or a soft cloth under running water. If you're concerned about pesticides or wax, especially on non-organic produce, you can soak them for a minute in a mix of 1 part white vinegar to 3 parts water, then rinse thoroughly. This natural method helps break down residues without using chemicals or soaps. Avoid using dish soap or bleach. These aren't safe for produce and can leave behind harmful residues of their own. 6. Cutting vegetables too far in advance. Let's be honest, cutting vegetables ahead of time makes life easier. When your energy isn't what it used to be, or you're cooking for 1 or 2 people, doing a little prep in advance can feel like a smart move. And in many ways, it is. But here's something most folks don't realize: cutting vegetables too early, especially days ahead, can quietly take away a good portion of their nutritional value. As soon as a vegetable is chopped, peeled, or sliced, its insides are exposed to air, light, and heat. This exposure starts a process called oxidation, and that's when some of the most delicate vitamins begin to break down. Vitamin C is one of the first to go. So if you cut bell peppers or broccoli in the morning and don't use them until dinner, or even the next day, you may be getting far less of that vitamin than you think. The same goes for folate, found in leafy greens and cruciferous veggies like Brussels sprouts. These vitamins are water-soluble and very sensitive. Once you cut the plant, its ability to hold onto nutrients starts to decline, especially if it's stored without proper sealing. Now, if you do need to prep ahead, and let's be real, sometimes you do, here are a few tips to help keep those nutrients safe. First, store cut vegetables in airtight containers, like glass jars with tight lids or resealable plastic bags. This helps limit how much air gets in. Second, keep them in the fridge at a steady temperature, around 35 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 to 4 degrees Celsius, to slow down the breakdown process. For items like celery, carrots, or asparagus, you can place the cut pieces in a small amount of water in a container to keep them fresh and crisp. Just be sure to change the water every day. Leafy greens like chopped lettuce or kale can be wrapped in a paper towel and sealed in a bag to stay dry and fresh longer. 7. Throwing away the most nutritious parts. Now this one might surprise you. Many of us throw out parts of vegetables without thinking twice, like broccoli stems, beet greens, carrot tops, or even the outer cabbage leaves. Maybe we've been taught to use only the best parts, or we just never knew the rest was edible. But the truth is, some of the parts we toss in the trash are actually packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber. It's a missed opportunity, not just for better health, but also for reducing food waste and saving money. Take broccoli stems, for example. Most folks cut them off and only use the florets. But those stems are full of fiber, vitamin C, and potassium, and when you peel the outer layer, the inside is tender and delicious. You can slice them into thin rounds for stir-fries or even grate them into slaws. Or how about beet greens? That leafy top part is loaded with vitamins A, C, and K, plus iron and calcium. You can sauté them like spinach with a little garlic and olive oil. They make a great side dish and give your bones and immune system a healthy boost. Even the outer leaves of cabbage, which we often throw away because they look a little tough, are full of fiber and nutrients. Try using them in soups or stews, or even ferment them into something like homemade sauerkraut or kimchi if you're feeling adventurous. And don't forget carrot tops, they're not just greens to toss. They have a slightly peppery taste and can be blended into a fresh pesto, mixed into a salad, or chopped and sprinkled on soups like herbs. The key is to change how we see these parts. Instead of scraps, we can start seeing them as valuable ingredients. They're part of the same plant, after all, and often contain just as much, if not more, nutrition than the parts we normally use. 8. Eating the same vegetables over and over again. Let's talk about something many of us do without realizing it. We stick to the same few vegetables day in and day out. Maybe it's because they're easy to cook, they're familiar, or they've always been part of your routine. A little spinach here, some carrots there, maybe a potato or two, and that's about it. While these are all healthy choices, the body thrives on variety. Eating the same vegetables every week means missing out on a wide range of vitamins, minerals, and powerful plant nutrients that support healthy aging. You've probably heard the phrase, "eat the rainbow," and there's real wisdom in that. Each color in fruits and vegetables represents a different group of nutrients. For example, orange and yellow vegetables like carrots and sweet potatoes are rich in beta-carotene, which helps keep your eyes and skin healthy. Dark green vegetables like kale, chard, and broccoli are full of calcium, folate, and vitamin K, which support your bones and heart. Red and purple vegetables like red cabbage, eggplant, and beets offer anthocyanins, which are powerful antioxidants that support brain health and reduce inflammation. Even white vegetables, like onions, cauliflower, and garlic, have compounds that support the immune system and may help lower cholesterol and blood pressure. When you rotate different vegetables into your meals, you're giving your body a fuller set of tools to work with. Think of it like this: each vegetable brings a different strength to the table, and the more variety you have, the better your overall defense system becomes. If you're wondering how to make it simple, start small. At the grocery store, pick one vegetable you've never tried before each week. Maybe it's fennel, purple carrots, or bok choy. Roast it, steam it, or toss it raw into a salad, whatever you enjoy. Also, try mixing different colors into one dish. A salad with red peppers, green spinach, orange carrots, and purple cabbage isn't just pretty, it's powerful for your health. So there you have it, 8 small but powerful ways we might be holding our vegetables back from doing their best work in our bodies. From overcooking and peeling away nutrients to skipping variety or tossing out parts that are actually full of goodness, these little habits can add up over time. But the good news is, you now know how to fix them. And it doesn't take a complete overhaul. Just a few thoughtful changes can help you get more nutrition, better taste, and greater value from every meal you prepare. Maybe today you realized you've been boiling your broccoli a bit too long. Or maybe you've never thought about eating beet greens or using carrot tops. Perhaps the idea of mixing more colors into your meals has sparked a bit of curiosity. Whatever it is, that moment, that aha, is the beginning of something better. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What tip surprised you the most? Was there one idea that made you say, "I never thought of that before"? Leave a comment below and let me know. Your thoughts might help someone else who's trying to eat healthier too. And if you found these insights helpful, don't forget to give this video a like. It really helps support the channel and lets me keep bringing you more helpful, easy-to-follow advice. Also, if you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to Wise Worthy. This channel is all about helping you enjoy your life with more energy, clarity, and confidence, one small step at a time. We're building a community here of older adults who care about their well-being and want to keep learning, growing, and thriving together. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope you walk away today feeling just a little more informed, a little more empowered, and ready to take your next meal to the next level. You deserve to enjoy every bite, and your body deserves the very best. Take care of yourself, and don't forget to keep your plate colorful, your cooking mindful, and your choices kind to your health.